In this lecture, I shall try to give a brief exposition of the Prabhakara theory of sentence meaning. Now, the main objective of these lectures is not to give a full-fledged defense of the Prabhakara theory of sentence meaning. Rather, I am more concerned with the major issues that are discussed by the Prabhakara philosophers. I shall also try to find out whether any of these issues has any bearing upon the problems discussed by the present day philosophers of language. In classical India, language was analyzed mainly from three perspectives. First, at least 5 of the major systems of classical India considered Shabda to be a source of veridical cognition. That is, Shabda was considered to be a reliable source of veridical cognition, that is, as a separate or Swatantra Pramanam. Naturally, these philosophers address the issue: how does a competent speaker of a natural language understands the meaning of a new statement whenever she encounters one? Since these philosophers analyze the phenomenon of language mainly from an epistemological perspective, they analyze the context, knowing the meaning of a sentence, or how do we know the meaning of a sentence. The grammarians analyze the phenomenon of language from a second perspective. The grammarians believed that there is no cognition which is not pervaded by language. Bhartrihari, the main exponent of the grammarian school, wrote, "Na so asti pratyayo loke yah shabdanugamaad rite." That is, there is no cognition which is not permeated or pervaded by language. Since language pervades all cognitions, the grammarians tried to develop a coherent account or a general theory of the functioning of a natural language, because without such a theory, they were not in a position to give any account of any cognition whatsoever. The Mimamsa philosophers analyze the phenomenon of language from a third perspective. The term Mimamsa means Pujita Vicharo Vachano Mimamsa Shabdartha. Mimamsa has been so defined by Vachaspati Misra in his Bhamati, in his commentary Bhamati on the Shankara Bhashya of the Brahma Sutras. This definition means that Mimamsa is the discipline which analyzes the Pujita statements. Now, a statement has the property Pujitatva if it has the property Gahanatva, that is, if it is very difficult to comprehend. The Vedic statements or the scriptural statements are extremely difficult to comprehend. So, broadly speaking, Mimamsa is the discipline which analyzes the scriptural statements. The Mimamsa philosophers developed more than 1,000 principles or rules of interpretation for analyzing the Vedic statements. Needless to say, these rules can also be employed to interpret other kinds of texts as well. So, the Mimamsa philosophers studied or analyzed the phenomenon of language mainly from the perspective of hermeneutics. Now, all these philosophers, that is, the philosophers who analyze the phenomenon of language from the perspective of the Pramana Shastras, the philosophers who analyzed the phenomenon of language from the perspective of grammar, the philosophers who analyzed the phenomenon of language from the perspectives of hermeneutics, addressed two major issues. That is, all these philosophers addressed these two major issues. The first of these issues is, what exactly do we understand when we understand the meaning of a sentence? And the second of these issues is, how do we understand the meaning of a sentence?